Hello everyone, this is Fashionably Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about gift ideas, specifically for LV items for a male friend. It could either be your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance, your father, your brother, anyone you like. I got this item for my husband as our first year anniversary gift and he loves it. This is an item that was on his wish list for a while, so I thought why not give him something that he really wanted. And it's been a year, so there is some wear and tear, and then I got some of my husband's feedback, so I decided to review this item, and it is a belt. This one is called the Sydney belt actually, and it is in the denier graphite print. Initially, my husband wasn't thinking of getting this belt. He was actually thinking of the one with the plaque, the Inventeur plaque in the same print, and I don't necessarily think that he tried it. He just liked the look of it, but obviously he's never splurged on that item, otherwise he would have it already. So when I went and looked for a belt for him, I considered all the options. I looked at the Ellipse, which was the most affordable one. It currently retails at $390 Canadian. I looked at the Inventeur plate one, and that one I believe it retails for $600–700. That one though, it is reversible. I also looked at the Seattle belt, which was reversible but had a more simple buckle. The reason why I ended up picking this one is because this one has a thicker, wider belt. It is 35 millimeters, so 3.5 centimeters wide, versus the Ellipse and the Seattle belt only had 30 centimeters, 30 millimeter wide. Depending on the build of the person that you're looking to buy this for, or for yourself if you're a male viewer, you want to buy one or find one that is more suitable for your build. And my husband is not big, and I don't think he's small either, like an average athletic build, and his style of clothing is definitely more business casual. That's what he wears for work. So usually he would wear dress pants that are kind of not super dressy, they're more casual. Sometimes he would even wear the sports dress pants, such as the Under Armour or the polos. He wears jeans on the weekend. So for his build and for his style of clothing, a slightly wider belt was more appropriate and just looked a little bit better on his frame. And even he agreed after I got him this one, and then we went back to the store and he tried on the plate one. It just wasn't suitable for him anymore, at least not for now. So even though he thought it was suitable for him and he loved that belt, and he thought that he wanted to buy that one, in the end, this one, he's very happy with this one, and so yeah, I'm glad I got this one for him instead. It has a very beautiful palladium shiny buckle with an angular design, and it has Louis Vuitton Paris engraved on it very discreetly. The belt is 35 millimeter wide. But in terms of the actual thickness of the belt, it actually is about 3 millimeter. I just measured it, and it feels very substantial. It's very high quality. It's very simple, just a belt with 5 holes on the other end with a tapered finish. The stitching it's been over a year now, and the stitching is perfectly fine, and the glazing, which is one of the most important things to look at, is perfectly fine. The only thing you'll notice that has changed is that the belt has conformed to his body, so it kind of is curved now. Sometimes he would wear it once a week, sometimes he would wear it twice, 3 times, 4 times. It really depends on that particular week. When we're traveling, that's the belt, the default belt that he would bring with him. So when we're traveling, he would be wearing it on a daily basis. So it's a very well worn belt. Even with regular use, it has held up very well. This belt is made in France, and the model number is M9708. He has it in the size 90 or 36. And the day code is beside the holes, where the punctured hole starts, and his is CT2103, meaning CT is one of the factories in France, and it's made on the 20th week of year 2013. So one of the pros is the very lovely shiny buckle. I really love this buckle. It has a great design. Palladium is of the same group of metal as platinum. I also like the idea of gifting a belt, especially a luxury item belt, because I know it will last for a very, very long time. My idea was that he would be wearing that often, hopefully on a daily basis or close to a daily basis, and whenever he wears it and I'm not around, that he would think about he would think of it as me wrapping my arms around him, because that's how the belt is. It's basically around his waist. So according to my husband, he thinks the pros are that the belt is very durable. I don't see any scratches. He's very careful with his items. With the design of the buckle and the thickness, it can still be worn dressy because it's not too out there, but it can also be worn casual, which is nice because of the thickness of the belt. You can wear it with jeans or shorts in the summer, and it just is so versatile. And he loves that this canvas, the demi graphite, is a very neutral color. You can still notice that it's an LV belt, but it's subtle enough that it's not in your face, and that's something that he really loved about having this belt. The con about this belt is that it is not reversible. So if someone is looking to buy a LV belt that is reversible, this is not the one for you. Actually, 90 centimeters corresponds to 35 inches and a quarter. So I don't know why they would say 36 on it, but I guess that's just how they standardize it. Between each gap, it is 2.5 centimeters. So basically, when you choose a 90 centimeter belt, the shortest setting would be 85 centimeters and the longest setting would be 95 centimeters. If you are not interested in the Sydney belt in particular, there are a bunch of belts that I looked up. Actually quite nice to look at. Look in your wardrobe, try it out in the store, and see which one would fit most of your clothing so that you can get the most use out of it. If you don't want to get a belt for someone, you can always get them a wallet. This actually belongs to my husband. He owned this wallet before we met. And this one is called the multiple wallet. It is a pretty simple wallet with 3 card slots on this side, 2 on here, which kind of is like origami style. Slip pocket here, and 2 compartments, 2 main compartments for cash. The size and the weight of this wallet is just perfect. Not too heavy, not too big, but big enough to fit everything that he needs to put in it. He loves that the canvas kept its shape. He normally puts it in his bag or on his jacket pocket. So that's the reason why also that it has kept its shape well. In terms of the actual canvas, it still looks really nice, very clean. Just like the day that he bought it. The style number is N62663, and the date code on his wallet is SD3111, which means it is made in a factory in the USA, and it was made on the 31st week of year 2011. And the date code is actually located on the inside slip pocket here on the bottom here, so it is kind of hard to look. There are only 3 card slots on this side and 2 on this side, so if you had significantly more cards, then you have to find other places to put your other cards, which are mainly here and here, or you can insert 2 in each of these origami side pockets. So that's one con. The other con is the glazing has quite a bit of issue. If you look at this wallet closely, the top of it has a thinner glazing because of less material to glaze together. He reported that he noticed the glazing coming off after between the first and second year of use, so that's unfortunate. As you can see, all the glazing where the thinnest part of the wallet is has pretty much either worn off or pretty thin, and you can see the canvas separating. It has not cracked yet, which is something that you want to avoid because Louis Vuitton does not fix or reglaze any items that have cracked canvas. The thickest part of the wallet, it is still quite perfect. There is no issues there. And then again here where it closes and bends. My husband is very careful with his items usually, but not to the point where he's obsessed, but he is careful, and still this happens. So it is a little bit disappointing, to be honest. He didn't know that he could go back to LV and have it reglazed, especially during the first year. Obviously the other con is that eventually when the glazing does wear off, you have to reglaze it, and after the warranty period you have to pay for it. And according to, I think I asked a year ago, it would have cost like $120, so it's probably more now. This wallet currently retails for $495. It is still a very nice gift, but do keep in mind that glazing could always be an issue with Louis Vuitton items, and that if it does happen early, to really try to take it in as quickly as possible to see if they can fix it for free. And if it does happen again later, then that's something that you want to keep in mind. That is a maintenance cost. Again, if you do not want to buy this particular wallet, there are a few options that I saw that I would have picked. There is a wallet that is called the Slender wallet, which is $445 Canadian. I saw that it basically is 3 cards on one side, 3 cards on the other, but there's only one compartment for cash. There's just a regular card holder that retails for $210 Canadian. So you can put 1 card on each side of that card holder, and then there's a bigger slot on the top where you can fit bills or other cards. For instance, my husband, he plays hockey every week, and he doesn't want to bring his full wallet to his hockey practice or his hockey games, so he would just take a card holder with just his driver's license and maybe a few bucks. And the last item I would recommend is also the 6 key holder, which I personally have one. I believe the key holder comes in all the canvases. I think most of the time us ladies, we love our bags and all, but there are guys who actually like their luxury items too, and it makes them feel extra special to own something that's nice. If you like this video, but don't forget to thumbs up and let me know if you have any questions down below. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. Why would anyone pay hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars for a canvas bag? That just didn't make sense to me. But so that's the reason why my very first bag was a leather bag, the Epi leather